Whoop. Xenoblade 3 it's gonna be the deciding factor for me, without a doubt. If Xenoblade 3 is really good, then, you know, I'll be open to trying out more games in the series in the future, but if I play Xenoblade 3 and I'm like, man, this wasn't a good time, honestly, like, I'm probably just done purchasing Monolith Soft games. At that point, it will probably, it'll probably just be like, I love Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, one of the best games ever made. I'll play it whenever I'm in the mood to want to play it. But any future Xenoblade games, it might just be that, like, dude, I'm out. Hey. Back to the man on ship. Let's go. That was quick and easy, at least. I have to get out of my scale to fast travel into the man on ship. I guess that makes sense. There we go. You think they've run away with the money and not put effort into their new ones? No, honestly. I think they have put effort into their new games. I just think that their idea of what, like, made Xenoblade Chronicles 1 good and what is, like, good game design is wrong. But there are a contingent of people who like bad things that buy the games. Like, there are plenty of people that like Xenoblade 2. I can't fathom why. There are also plenty of people that hate Xenoblade 2, and I'm among them. So I don't think it's a case of, like, oh, everyone loves Xenoblade 2, you're the odd one out. I think there are plenty of people who don't like Xenoblade 2. I just think there are also a lot of people who like it. But,
you have my respect.
But, I don't know. I think Monolith Soft just... What they did with Xenoblade 1 was amazing, and then they decided to try different stuff with X and 2 that they thought would be good, but it wasn't. But some people liked it, and it still made money, so they just kind of keep with it. Which is a major shame, because Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is, like, legitimately, along with Tales of Xillia, is, like, my favorite game of all time. It is one of the best-made video games of all time. The story, the characters, the gameplay, it's all phenomenal. It's not perfect by any means, but my word, it is good. And then Xenoblade 2 is just so bad in comparison. And Xenoblade X is just, like, fine. It's like, it's not great, it's not awful. It kind of toes the line. Greetings, Solo. You did a perfect job of killing only leader. They were powerless as beast without head. Handful of prone just brought Fortress down. Strategy was great success. It stands as proof that prone can fight with more than muscle. What did you think of my plan? Do I have talent for this strategy? Brilliant plan, dude. Hearing those words from Earth Alien means much. I respect your kind greatly. Well, Vio, do you still think strategy useless? I admit it was impressive. Force that small should not have claimed Fort so large, even if I fought with them. Then you agreed Tree Clan must adapt strategy into our fighting? I do not like sneaky tricks, but I like losing lives of clansmen less. Your strategy will keep them safe. Yes, exactly. That is core of strategy, to crush enemies while saving your own. Thank you, Earth Alien. You have proven worth of strategy. Help me win support of clan. I will reward you most generously for keeping strong allies paid as strategy as well. Let's go. The Art of War done. Yo, K-Pop, welcome to stream. How's it going? All right, let me see here. The Art of War, where is that? Right there. This music is so good, dude. Bow, 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 bow. I think we should have some side quests to pick up over in the Industrial District. I see one right here called Data Probe Challenge. It says we had to have completed the Professional, and I vaguely remember a mission called the Professional. I think I've already done it. Let's go find out. I remember what I wanted to do today. I wanted to get enough affinity up with characters to knock out a lot of these affinity missions. We have a handful of affinity missions for like level 30 missions, but we can't do any of them because all of the characters that we need affinity on for it are at like not enough affinity. Because getting affinity in this game is a little whack because there are way too many characters to try and keep affinity up with all of them with how slowly it goes up. Anyone got any fun 4th of July plans? I'm just having dinner. I'm streaming Trails in the Sky and having dinner with some family. That's about it for me. What the skell? Yeah, look, we got another. We have to complete chapter 9 before this one, but we have another, like, mid-30 affinity mission that uses a character that I just don't have a lot of affinity on because it's so difficult to keep affinity up with all these different characters. Open up. What's this one? Boot camp. All right, got to complete chapter 10 before we can do this. Only one affinity on Gwen is nice. All right, where's this data probe challenge side quest supposed to be at in the industrial district? Hugo in the outfitter's test hangar. I'm in here. Maybe I haven't done the probe professional yet. Oh, this is also a mission we're supposed to be level 39 for, so I'm not going to want to do it yet anyway. Bow, 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 bow. Let's do... I don't know, man. Wait, let me look at chapter 9. I really feel like I need to be able to explore more in Cauldros, and to be able to explore more in Cauldros, I need the flying unit. The flying module or whatever. I actually think they had a totally different team making Xenoblade Chronicles games after the first one. Did they? I don't know. I mean, it's still Monolith Soft. I didn't hear anything about them having different teams or whatnot. Complete spy games, which I believe we've done. Install a data probe at Sylvalum's entrance, which we have done. This doesn't give a required level. What was the last boss? The last boss was like level 30 something, right? 31 or something? We're level 35. Elma is level 30 at least because she has a scale. What is this? Nagi's time. Okay. Just me, Elma, and Lynn. Required level 32. We could totally do that today. Let's see if we can turn in some quests real fast to get a little bit of affinity up. There has to be some tech with affinity grinding. I don't know, man. There's probably some, like, really crazy thing you can do, because I know in Xenoblade Chronicles, there was an enemy with, like, an AoE ability that would put characters to sleep, and you could abuse it fighting that enemy to grind affinity by, like, letting it put your friends to sleep and then immediately waking them up, which gave a small affinity boost. Maybe there's something similar to that. I don't know. That was also something you couldn't do in Xenoblade 1 until you were, like, super late game, because you had to be, like, level 70 or something. The enemy was level 80 or something or other. Also, we're not having a lot of luck with getting missions to turn in for affinity. I say that, and then we get some decent luck right here, which is good. Octasucker. I just wasted a bunch of my money. That's not good. What happened? Did you buy a Pokemon game? That's how it usually happens. What is this? Some kind of riddle nonsense? No, thank you. I was getting angry just reading that, let alone having to actually try and do it. The oof, the Pokemon dig? What? I think it's a pretty well-known fact that I think Pokemon games are pretty lame nowadays. Don't think we're gonna be getting any more affinity out of this. Dude, getting affinity up is such a nightmare. Do you want to know what Off the Record does? What do you mean? It's like a side quest. You do the side quest and then turn it in, and then you get a reward. We do have Miranium. Let's turn in some Miranium, lads. What are we turning in here? Where am I dropping this? Where are we dropping, boys? You know what? Yeah, drop 20k in here and just get that leveled up. Very nice. We are not averse to Miranium. It is required to give form to the conceptual, after all. Whoo, boy. 200,000. What the heck? That's a lot. Put everything else in here. Alright, we only need a little over 60,000 more to max out the Nopon Commerce Guild, which is good. Still got a good ways to go on Granada, and Sakuraba still has a bit to go, but I'm mostly focused on Orpheon and Nopon right now. I think we put a little bit into Orpheon here and there, and then we like try and max out Nopon. After Nopon is maxed, we dump most into Orpheon and a little bit into Granada and Sakuraba, and then I assume eventually we're going to get these other 2 AMs one day. It gives you a very special reward. Yeah, but it like looks really annoying, so I don't want to do it. I already bought both Pokemon games. I didn't enjoy Sword and Shield as much, and I actually still haven't done the DLC despite owning it, but something in me is like, ooh, Pokemon game. You gotta take that part of you and, like, kill it violently.
Yeah?
That part of you is a menace and needs to be stopped. Trust me, I know. I used to have that same part in me. It sucks. All it does is waste time and money. So we have to have Elma and Lynn, but we can do this as well. So we have 2 affinity missions we can do right now if we just put Elma and Lynn in the party. But I would really like to... get the affinity I need on Doug, HB, and Bose so I could do their missions before I do that. Before I switch back in Elma and Lynn. We need 2 hearts on Bose, and he's not even at 1 yet. It's such a nightmare. We need 3 on you, and you're almost there. Almost there. The good news is I don't think affinity missions normally need you to get to, like, max affinity or anything on characters. You just have to get them up to, like, somewhere between 2 and 4. I don't even think many of them need 4, to be honest. But even just getting to 2 is a nightmare. HB is almost at 2, and I think he only needs 2. That heart looked full, but I don't think it's 100% full yet. If we just do a couple more side quests, we should be able to do HBs, and then hopefully we can do Doug's, and then maybe Bose's. Hopefully. All these stupid cave missions, dude. All these other stupid missions that don't tell me where to go to fight the enemies I need to fight. It's just one nightmare after another. Let's do this. This was like a level 30 recommended mission. We can pull this off, probably. Let's find out. Oh, this is in a hex with a side quest thing. It will probably hit us with segment recon. When did you start hating Pokemon? Like a little after Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon came out. I played Ultra Sun. I'm pretty sure I played it on the channel, and I was like, it's fine. But after I finished it, I finished my playthrough of it, and then like a couple of weeks later, I played Ultra Moon because I had bought both games. And when I was playing Ultra Moon, I played through like the first island, and I was just bored to tears. And then I started playing Persona, and the Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth games came out, and I kind of started to realize, like, hey, these turn-based games are just demonstrably better than Pokemon in, like, every way, shape, and form. And as I started to branch out into more other games, especially, like, better turn-based games, I was like, dude, I think Pokemon just sucks. Like... It's just, like, not nearly as fun to play Pokemon. Like, why would I ever play Pokemon when I could play a Persona game instead? Or play Hacker's Memory again? Like, I just can't fathom why I would ever play Pokemon instead of one of them. We need to go up and around this way, I've just realized. And honestly, playing, like, Persona 5 especially, but also Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, it even made me, like, look at the older Pokemon games as, like, less. I used to really think, like, yeah, Gen 4 and 5 are still, like, really good. But even now, looking back at them, like, they're not as bad as the more recent Pokemon games. But even then, I'm kind of like, yo, these games are also just, like, they're fine. But Pokemon as, like, at large just isn't that good. So that darn woman made her move. She'll pay for this. Sup, scumbag? Ah, if it isn't our little Xeno lover, come to end the life of a fellow human trader. We come in peace. Yes, Affinity, thank you. I'd hoped we might be fast friends, that you might have the wisdom to see things as they truly are. It seems I was mistaken. Look at you, nothing but a sniveling cur in service to that idiot woman. But if you wish to discuss the matter, I am agreeable. Reasoned debate has always been one of humanity's greatest hallmarks after all. Really? I'm not sure if that's the first thing I would think of, but still. So I don't know, I never really liked Monster Hunter, but I decided to still buy it, so I spent 60 bucks for it, and I still don't like it, so I don't know why I did that. Very unfortunate. I bought Monster Hunter World and played it for a while, and it just didn't vibe with me. I haven't touched Monster Hunter since, to be honest. DC, welcome to stream. Glad to have you. Hello to everyone else in chat. Good to have you here. Hope you're having a good time. If you can convince me that your claim is correct, I will acknowledge defeat, and in that case, you will be allowed to walk away in peace. I'll even have my colleagues stand down. Okay. Why can't you compromise with the xenoforms? Compromise? Compromise? Compromise with the vermin that came stomping into our city? We invited them? I might as well compromise with the cockroach that lives in my pantry. Hey, if it works, maybe it'll pay rent. How exactly would you propose I compromise with these interlopers? Huh? With the Xeno plague that invaded our city for their own selfish gain? I don't think this guy wants to debate. Yeah, the AMs prove interspecies cooperation, sure. Yo, these affinity gains are great. This is exactly the mission I need. A fine collaboration for now, but do you really think that partnership will last forever? Look at Earth's history. Even when it was just us humans, we still fought a string of endless wars. Yeah, dude, humans suck. I know. We shared biology, learned each other's languages, and even with all that, peace never lasted. This dream of peaceful understanding between alien races with no such common ground is ludicrous. Even now, they fail to understand us. They cannot even fathom why they find themselves in this current predicament. Well then, what specious claim will you make next? I mean, I'll try. I'll persist. Even though I don't think there's any chance. You honestly feel these Xenos are so great an asset? I will concede that without their assistance, NLA might have fallen by now. But that doesn't... No. Am I wrong after all? This isn't Three Hopes. Who are you and what have you done with Chaos? Well, you see, Lone Wolf, I had to play Xenoblade X today instead of Three Hopes because every time I stream Three Hopes, none of my mods are there in case people might spoil me because someone is playing the game too dang slow because he's not gamer enough and hasn't gotten past me chapter-wise so that he can watch the streams. So, you know, it's gotta stream some Xenoblade X today. But in actuality, if I don't stream this game every now and then, I literally will never finish it before Xenoblade 3, and that would be a nightmare scenario. So, you know, as much as I wish I was playing Three Hopes right now, we gotta get some Xenoblade X in there. Ha 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 ha! I should have known you'd be watching. No, it's you who are the fool. Excuse me? Are you insane? Have you ever truly stared into the darkness within them? Xenos kill, they pillage, they care about nothing but their own selfish desires. All Xenos are the same, none of them will ever be true brothers and sisters of humanity. Alright, calm down, chick from Mass Effect 1 whose name I don't remember. And if you and Eliza refuse to see that, then I name you my enemies as well. Alright, this guy is like possessed. Are those guys hiding inside that rock this entire time? Dude, my Skell is gonna absolutely destroy yours. Hi! Die? Whoop! Oh, well, he used to be there, but now he's not. Sucks to be him, I guess. Die. Die faster. Die even faster. Yo, Bose, looking a little low on HP there, brother. There we go. I tried to buff up your HP, Bose, but you were just too weak. Soul Voices for days, thank you. Pretty sure Soul Voices give more, more whatchamacallit, more affinity. I need literally as much affinity as humanly possible. Wabam! Oh my word, that damage. Nice, nice. I hope that nailing these QTEs also gives me some more affinity. Hydra, welcome to stream. How's it going? Ah, enough. I yield for today, but know that I will not be stopped. It matters not what temporary profits this Xeno infestation may offer in LA. There can be no surrender, no rest until every last one of them has been chased from our streets. Yo, we should, like, kill him. He's insane. He's actually insane. Let's go turn this bad boy in, and then maybe if we're lucky, we'll have enough affinity to do HB's affinity mission.